Today I'm going to glue the two floor pieces together, Teresa and I, and deviating from the manual where they want you to glue the butt block in place at the same time. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to cut two large hatch holes in the middle of the trailer near the door openings for access to a storage cubby I'm going to build for underneath. So I don't want the butt block glued down because I'm going to have to cut the floorboards off first. So I'm going to glue these together on edge through the puzzle of the pieces, the puzzle joints. And once that's glued, then I'll stick them together, and I have a couple pieces of aluminum that I'm going to use to make sure it stays perfectly flat while we do it. Key to this process though, especially since you're not using the butt block, is to keep the panels level and flat across. There can't be any bowing. So I've taken the cross member off the Northern Tool trailer kit that I didn't use, and I've got this straight edge router guide on the edge and I've got it clamped on both ends to keep the board flat straight across. And then I also double check to make sure that the seams between the two boards are equal. That's it. I'm going to flip the board over and cut through as carefully as I can on the other side. And these doors, you just set it down on top of the board like that, and there'll be a smaller lip on each side and in the front. And these will drop in place. Mattress will go on top. You'll never know the hidden storage is there unless you look under the trailer, of course. So I've got all the pieces cut for the under bed storage, and today we're going to try to glue everything together. The main first thing we're going to glue in is the butt board. Okay, the glue's had about 6 hours to set up, and so I'm going to take the clamps and screws out, and then I'm going to round over the edges of the butt board with the router. And that's going to make it look a little better. Teresa and I flipped it over. Now you can see how much storage space this is going to have underneath. I'm carrying body mounts. Hockey puck, 3-inch hockey puck. Need to figure out how to get a hole in the center. 3 1/8 hole saw. Line it up. I pre-drilled it with a 3/16, and I'm going to drill it with 3/8. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use 3/8 bolts or 5/16. The hole's there. If I need to open it up, I can. Maybe 8 body mounts. We'll see how they go on the trailer. We got these plates to support the body mounts.
All right.
That's the body's going to sit on that. It should be plenty strong. And the spare tire is going to sit up in here, and I'm contemplating putting the battery back here.
Woohoo!
First mold frame is off.
Yay! So that roller, did it come with the kit?
No, you have to buy this stuff separate. And you got to make sure it's epoxy proof, or you're going to have it falling apart while you're epoxying because it's kind of chemically active. Okay, so I'm rolling it on. And I'm doing what's called tipping. So you take the tip of a brush and you go across the area you just rolled, and it flattens it out. Which actually is coming out really good.